Hi, this is Eric Solomon bringing you the Monmouth Park Win Early Pick-5 preview for Friday, September 3rd. It's the first card in the month of September. September is the last month of racing at Monmouth Park as their summertime meet is in the home stretch. I put together a $36 ticket for this sequence, which starts with race 1, and that starts at 3 o'clock. Remember, special post time this Friday to kick off the Labor Day weekend of racing at Monmouth. Keep in mind, I did go a little bit light here because 3 of the 5 races in this sequence are carded for the turf. However, I'd be very surprised to see them run on the turf this Friday. A lot of rain on Wednesday into Thursday from the remnants of Hurricane Ida. Monmouth already took a lot of rain the week before with the remnants of the previous storm Henri that came through. So again, it may be a couple days before they're back on the grass. So I have handicap for both surfaces, but I'm fully expecting to see these races go on the main track on Friday. Race 1 is the first of those races, a $30,000 down to $25,000 maiden claiming race. It is carded for the turf, but I'm going to use the same 3 horses regardless of surface. Like the 1 Vicious Velma, morning line favorite, as the top choice. 2 solid efforts with better horses on the grass, dropping in class slightly to this level. This one also has a good race on the dirt on debut at Santa Anita back in March. So I think either way, this horse is definitely going to be the one to beat. Also going to throw in Bryna, the 2 moving from the Pletcher barn to the Asmussen barn. This one's been away since June, but did have some solid turf efforts prior to that. The 1 dirt race was not the greatest. However, that was against a pretty salty maiden special weight field at Gulfstream. The top 2 horses in that race were clearly way in front of everybody else, so I can forgive that effort there. Also going to throw in a first-time starter, the 5, First Lady Dida. On the turf, this horse makes sense. The Dam Miss La Dida, definitely a better horse on turf than on dirt. V.E. Day is the sire. V.E. Day, best known for winning the Travers on the main track. However, that one was sired by English Channel, so there's definitely some turf influence in the pedigree there. So either surface, Arnaud Delacour going to send this one out. I think this horse is worth throwing in there, possibly getting a little bit of value in this race. Race 2, non-winners of one other than Allowance Race, one of the co-features on the card, the 6 furlong race, 3 and up, and there's a ton of speed signed on in this race. I'm on the 3, 1 Whirlwind Ride. I think this horse could be the benefactor of that pace meltdown. Last 2 races on the dirt have been really sharp. Dominated maiden special weight last time out, so going to be facing winners for the first time here. But if you can work out that same kind of trip, I think that's going to be the move in this race. Also going to include the 4 Causeway Jones, son of Smarty Jones, here in this race. Dull effort in the Oaklawn Invitational most recently. However, the first and second place finishers of that race, Folsom and Warrant, have gone on to win stakes since that race in their next starts, respectively. This one has solid efforts at Oaklawn, including a nice race at 6 furlongs, which is today's distance. Also going to throw in the 5 Algebraic. This horse has been very good all meet long, just missed in the last couple. Makes a ton of sense here, and again, certainly would be one I would upgrade if there are some other scratches. It was beaten by a really good dirt horse last time out, Money Ride. Race 3, multi-condition, $20,000 down to $18,000 claimers. Again, another one carded for the turf. I like the same horse on top on either surface. Lion Charmer, the 6 with Paco Lopez, probably going to be your favorite, morning line favorite for sure. This one has been right there in the last 4 races on turf, 3 seconds and a win. The only bad race in that 5-race series was a race that was taken off the turf in the Maloof Starter Series. That was races significantly better horses than what he's facing here if this race does come off the dirt. And that race pretty much lost all chance at the start with a bad break. This one has been proven with some other races on the main track, so I'm comfortable using this horse on either surface. On the turf, I'm going to use the 4 Croix Moi. This one was a close behind Lion Charmer, less than a length behind this one in the last 2. Now moves into a much better barn with Wayne Potts, so certainly could get an upgrade there. Also going to, if we go to the dirt, I'm going to use the 1 promo code, as my second horse in this race. This one, by far the best dirt form in the race, and regardless if this race comes off, not going to be much left, I would imagine. This one has been sprinting lately at Naira, but certainly has been capable in the past going 2 turns. So that's the other one I'll use in that race. Race 4, maiden special weight, 2-year-old fillies. This is going to be my spread shot. I'm definitely going to go first 4 here. My top pick is again the morning line favorite, Happy Tappy Tim. I do think we might get a little bit of value on this horse, though. 2 Steve Asmussen first-time starters in this race might take some money. This horse is second in a productive maiden special weight race. The third place finisher there just came back to beat New Jersey Breds in maiden special weight last time out. I like 2-year-old horses that show they can pass horses in their debut. I just think it shows the toughness there. So I'm going to use Happy Tappy Tim as my top choice, but I'm going to spread here. Gabrielle's Miracle is coming in from Saratoga, 4th place with the restricted maiden special weight field there. Some talent there as a 2nd place finisher in that race. Came out back to beat maiden special weight horses at Saratoga on the grass. And then I'll use both of the Asmussen horses. Waterworks, Paco Lopez, certainly going to take some money there. Also going to use the 3 Medley. Gerardo Corrales has been riding most of the horses for Steve Asmussen at the meet. He ends up here. This one's been working at Turfway. The works at Turfway aren't the greatest, but this one's bred to be a horse on the main track. Get to race 5. That's going to be where I'm going to single on either surface. It's 16 down to 14,000 multi-condition claiming race. On the turf, I really like the 5, Stephanie's on Fleek. This horse second time out for Claudio Gonzalez since being moved to his barn and dropping a notch in class here. This one kind of went off form at Naira, ran some iffy races against some significantly better fields. This one has good 2-term form, though, you saw that at South Florida. So I think stretching out from that 5.5 furlong sprint last time out with a good rallying 3rd place finish, stretching out to 2 turns again, this horse makes a ton of sense on the turf. And even if it doesn't go today, this will be a horse that I'll use next time in a similar race, just because I think this horse definitely has some upside in this start. On the main track, the one to beat is going to be Exegen. This one definitely the class factor. It's taking a huge drop in class, but if this race comes off the turf, there's not going to be much for this horse to face here. This horse has been facing much better. Was stakes placed earlier in the year, narrow second in the Cicada at Aqueduct early in the season. Last 2 races have been abysmal, but this is a serious drop in class for a horse looking to just kind of get right. I think coming off the turf, that opportunity is there. So that's how I'm going to spend $36 on this sequence. Looking forward to a great weekend of racing. Remember, Monday racing as well for the Labor Day holiday. So have a great day. Good luck to everybody out there.